Hello guys, World War Z ps4, playing the Setting Sun solo and insane difficulty. I'm a fixer, and this is the best perk build in my opinion for this mission. I've tried this so many times, and it was only when I used pickpocket that I've had success. Real tough mission. When you play this mission co-op, the end fight's the toughest part, but when you do it solo, defending the bus is always going to be your trouble. You want paramedic, the 50, the quick revives, and you see that night owl. A lot of people goes for night owl just to get the temporary health boost when you mask. That's, in my opinion, that's useless. It only shields one bar, and it depletes within 10 seconds. Go for side effects, which is lethal to zombies, and will really help out in this mission. Then I go for cloakroom. When I'm reviving the bots, I get a 3-second mask. If you have already masked in the last 15 seconds, you revive a bot, I think it stacks, and it goes to 18 seconds. And wheatgrass, every time I've run wheatgrass, I've never noticed my health getting larger or being increased, so I go for the sporting carbine. And then there's pickpocket. I know you'll not like swapping out the two masking grenades, but for this mission, pickpocket's your perk because all you're facing is swarms, and you'll always be killing 15 zombies quickly, and you'll get way more masking grenades. And under the table, anyone entering a masking grenade restores 20% ammo. That's including yourself, anyone, when it says anyone. And then I go for power shot. You gain an increased penetration on semi-auto weapons. And shadow walker, masking effect lasts longer. Normally I would go for darkness falls. You're playing co-op, it gives the team more time to get in, but in this mission solo, you want a shadow walker. You want your effect to last longer. And the big 5.0 then have more ammo in the payload. I was in the process of uploading this video. I've passed this mission, but I've had a great weapon, the assault shotgun tier 3, and I was kind of thinking, can this mission be done without that shotgun? So I've gone back and I've retried it with the sporting carbine, and in my opinion, this is the hardest part of this mission, defending this boss, and I've defended it here with this sporting carbine. I've passed by auto turrets. I didn't even lift the auto turrets. No stationary machine guns, nothing like that. All I want was a barbed wire. It really slows the zombies down. One barbed wire, that's the only defense kit I have. You'll see them when you watch the video of me passing the mission. I've said 15 times I've tried this mission, and I've tried to leave that petrol there, that fire, and either the bots shot it or I shot it by accident, and I've always wasted it. But if you can leave that fire there and get a barbed wire, that's all you really need. Definitely, if you play this mission solo, this is the hardest section here. The end part's nowhere near as tough. You see here, I light the fire. That's going to kill loads of zombies. And when the zombies come in, you want to get back here to the side. I throw the gas on. That's going to help me kill these zombies. I'm trying to aim head height. And there with pickpocket, I get another grenade. Masking again, it's helped me kill these zombies. And my special weapon, I didn't pick any special weapons. I've kept the payload for whenever I get in trouble with defending the bus. The last few seconds, I'll get the payload out. And with reviving those bots, I get extra time masked. I don't even care about them bots living. I just really want the masking effect of reviving them. You see there now, I'm out of masking grenades. I just saved back me payload for that situation. You stand back there, you'll always get 2 or 3 zombies that'll come that direction. There you see I've defended that bus on the bare limits. 1 barbed wire, bleak enough gun, the carbine, and I've already started with the special weapon. I really didn't salvage anything, and I've got through the hardest part on the bare limits. Yeah, it was a lot tougher than when I've actually passed this mission. I got down there with that hazmat, and I've taken way more damage, but I'm on the bare limits here. I'm glad that I've held it back and that I could show that it can be done. You just don't need the assault shotgun was really a luxury, and when I was making the video of this, I was thinking they may need that assault shotgun. Yeah, it's not the case. You play this mission here trying to get that assault shotgun. I've had 15 attempts and I've got it 2 times, and I've got to the final fight 2 times with it. And I was thinking, was it that shotgun? But it's not, it's the pickpocket. Pickpocket's key in this. I didn't like the fact of swapping out the 2 masking grenades, but all I'm dealing with is swarms and opportunities of getting more masking grenades with pickpocket. It's more beneficial. This is the original playthrough where I've passed the mission. I'm so glad that I've held it back and showed that I've passed the hardest part.
Looks like everyone got out.
On the bare limits. Yeah, I used to payload there, but I was if I had found the assault shotgun heavy weapon, I would have swapped that payload out for that. And you'll get that a lot if you're trying to pass this mission. You take the assault shotgun and just don't use it reckless. Defend the bus, and maybe the last 10 seconds, 10 seconds, use your assault shotgun to just save the bus. Put it away. If it's got half the ammo left, put it away. Get back to your sporting carbine and take them out until you get the warning that the bus is getting overrun. There's maybe 15 seconds again. We'll whip it out again then, and it'll save you. That's all you need really. Barbed wire, assault shotgun, and you can pass this hardest part. Definitely when you play this mission co-op, defend that bus is real easy. It's the final fight's going to be your trouble, but it's the other way about in solo. I've had so many attempts. I had 15 attempts, and it was I put pickpocket on in the 14th and 15th attempt. You see there, I didn't take that assault shotgun. I only figured that out after that. You take that assault shotgun, forget about the payload.
Regroup, then continue. Rescue leader, we've reached you.
Moving out.
I don't even think I find a breaching charge in this playthrough. But once I've tried it the second time, I know you really don't need those defenses. And this was a great find here. These great weapons here, they're really rare. Yeah, I really breezed through this part here. Out of all the 15 attempts that I had, I really struggled. But when I got this assault shotgun, I just annihilated these zombies.
Be alert. I see a hider. I got the creep. Stay close. Big one coming in. Let's get down to the ground. The blue is dead. Reloading. Hazmat, bring it down. Hazmat is dead. I have a defense kit. You are in my world now. Reload. Take out the load.
If you can't get this weapon,
Be ready for me.
you're gonna have the sporting carbine. Well, you're gonna have to aim head height,
Cover me.
and you're gonna have to spam the button really fast.
You don't stand a chance.
The clip before when I was playing with Show, you see how fast I was spamming the button. It's really tough to do it in the bare limits, but that's what you're gonna have to do.
Berserker neutralized.
And you need luck doing this mission. It's a real tough mission.
Never go down.
You see that with them two balls there, they were in sync there. They both charged at me at the same time. And able to get the two of them blocked in. I love that shotgun. You see how that shotgun deal with those balls.
Be alert. I see a hider. Reloading.
I passed this mission really easy.
Eyes open for a look. There's a hider up ahead.
I love that pickpocket perk. I am so glad that you see there that fire that I lit there. Whatever you do, try and save that fire. I only have this shotgun. I can manage no problem. But you see that fire? If you can't get a great weapon, you have to try and leave that fire. I've had so many attempts where the bots either ignited it or I had it by accident. But it just seemed like every attempt, it wasn't. I burnt it.
Be alert. I see a hider.
But if you can leave that fire, any zombie that runs through that fire, and a whole horde comes down that street there, if 100 of them goes through that fire, by the time they get that bus, they're dead. That's why I love Exterminator. Forget about Claymores. Claymores, more times than enough, they only kill one zombie or damage the team.
This should hold them back.
I love the Molotovs. You can time when you want to throw it, and
You're not done yet.
And if you throw them in the right areas where a swarm runs through it, those Molotovs can kill hundreds. Same with Hellraiser, you can get the C4 with fire added to it. It's far superior in Claymores. Once a Claymore's down, you really can't go anywhere near it.
Auto turret set. Done.
Every time I've attempted this mission, it was this boss part that was always giving me trouble. Yeah, and 2 times I got past it. I've passed the whole mission then. On the second time, I get past this boss part. Yeah, and it really was pickpocket. Amazing perk for this mission. You seen the clip that I showed with Show there with the sporting carbine and just one payload and no defense kits. Here I'm using 2 payloads. I've got auto turrets and I've got a far better weapon, the shotgun. And only a mask there, I didn't get pinned down running through that swarm. You stay back here. You'll always get a couple of stragglers, 2 or 3 stragglers that'll come that way. I'm reviving my bot. I'm not panicking. I know there's like only 6 or 7 seconds there, but it gave me a masking effect. That shotgun really shreds them. You look at the many masking grenades I've had with this pickpocket. If you've taken the other pick which increases your masking grenades to 2. Look, I get another one. I throw it on the zombies so it helps kill the zombies as well. You'd been doomed there with just 2 masking grenades. Pickpocket, it's suited for this mission because it's nothing but swarms. Yeah, and same for the end fight. If you've been trying this mission as Fixer, I'm sure everybody plays this mission. We'll try it, Fixer. If you haven't got pickpocket, you get it on. You'll notice life's a lot easier. I use pickpocket a lot. I play exterminator a lot, and I never loved grenade refills. I always just kill 15 zombies quick succession, and I always make those Molotovs for fun. It's an amazing perk. You won't always get a tier 3 weapon when you attempt this mission. But out of the 15 attempts that I've had at this mission, I've got this shotgun 2 times, I've got a battle rifle once, I've seen a couple of crossbows. My crossbow wasn't upgraded, so I haven't really tried that. I've tried the battle rifle and I really failed miserably. But I just didn't have pickpocket. I'm sure the battle rifle's a lot better than the sporting carbine. But if you try it enough, you'll get one of those weapons. But it's key saving your special weapon for the boss attack there. I just didn't know that at this time when I've done this video. You seen me shooting the payload at the horde coming in the tunnel. Whereas at the start of this video I've used the payload attacking the boss. I've got wiser as I've played this. And you see here now when I come through this gate, I've spawned my team. They'll come back with 2 bars of health. You just want to mask your team and get through this section. Do not loot anything. Do not look for medkits if your health's low or better weapons. Get to the reach point there, the indicator. If your team's on the bare limits, they haven't got 2 bars, they're like 1 bar or less. Before you open that gate, kill them off. and then open the gate, and they'll respawn inside that gate then. So you can and try and have a masking grenade coming on that gate, so you can mask your team and get into this section.
This is Team 4. We have visual on the gate.
And do you see this grenade pickup here? Whatever you do not lift that grenade pickup. Try and get a different one somewhere else. That's an emergency, and you'll see why. I'll swing by that later on in this playthrough.
I have a defense kit.
And I don't even know why I'm placing stationary turrets. There's no way I'm using a stationary turret. Same for defending the bus. That hardest part of the mission was defending the bus. I've tried it so many times with stationary turrets. You get overrun. It just doesn't do you any good at all. This auto turret here is great, and I was lucky there was a voltage grid already up here. I'm changing out the shotgun because it doesn't have the range for the gate.
Come check this out.
I'm lucky I have a masking grenade here, but there, I see a masking grenade there, but to my left there. That's what I'm looking for there. Assault carbine. You'll always get something good like that here. That part where I masked the team, and forget about if you see an assault carbine or something there like that, forget about lifting it. Just get out of there. Yeah, you'll get a bullpup or an assault carbine here. That would be the only two weapons I would want to use for this section. Preferably the assault carbine. Because it's full auto. I'm getting nothing but stationary turrets.
Targets advancing from under the bridge.
You see there, I only healed one teammate as well. And that's the bot that died first. Using this mortar a little bit too early. But I don't even think you really need these mortars. That assault carbine with 60 in the clip. A couple of mags can really do the same damage that mortar done. I was really wasted that mortar.
You are in my world now.
And I kind of masked it a little bit too early there as well. I should have shot a bit here and then masked whenever one of the zombies hit me or something, like I'm doing now. And then go and pick that grenade. I really messed up there. But it's okay. I trust this pickpocket. It's amazing. They say the odds is 25% chance, and it's more like 50%. Same when you play medic, you get that perk. It gives 25% chance of not depleting your medkit. I've healed the whole team and still had the medkit. It's more like 50.
You are in my world now.
You see this assault carbine here. A couple of mags and you really just deal with a pyramid. And now I'm out of grenades, and that's why I tell you to leave that grenade pickup there. That grenade pickup's always there. You come into this mission, that grenade pickup is always there, and it's for that reason. This is the way to get to. There's a mini swarm comes from behind up that where I ran there, but I trust the bots to take care of that swarm while I defend this gate. So normally I would mask here, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait till I take a hit and then I'm going to mask. But the bots is doing okay so far. Now I see a zombie there, but the bots have taken care of him. I'm going to mask anyway. They're in trouble. They're starting to go down now.
You are in my world now. Somebody help them.
Yeah, and I've defended that gate, and you see there with the two revives, I think it definitely stacks the masking effect. I think I've extended my masking effect by 6 seconds with getting those two revives. It gives you a 3-second masking effect reviving someone. And that masking effect lasts for ages, and you've seen the zombies dying off over there with the lethal gas. Yeah, and mask my team again. Yeah, I think the only person I masked there was Show.
You are in my world now.
Yeah, I'm just hoping now for Pickpocket to pay. I'm trying to get looking up the street here, trying to get the bulk of the zombies so I can get the 15 quick kills.
Don't shoot me. They're climbing the gate.
Yeah, I still haven't got the Pickpocket.
What's your aim? They're
But I'll get a masking effect to revive and Show, and there I get Pickpocket.
You are in my world now.
Yeah, it really came in clutch. It's really Trump perk in this. You see the many masking grenades I used there, and we've killed them all off now. Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 zombies and a couple of balls here. Yeah, I dodged that ball. But I just couldn't dodge that guy.
Thanks.
And Show's got him. And lucky now the ball's attacking Show.
It's clear.
That guy's really served me well, and I've masked him plenty of times. I've kept him in the fight,
Reloading.
and I've passed this mission really easy. Yeah, that's really the only damage I've taken in this mission. Yeah, it was there with those balls. Yeah, and it was Pickpocket was key in this mission. And leaving those masking grenades where I said there. Those masking grenades are always there, and I knew you would run out at some time, and going to get 2, it really come on clutch. Not run the other end of the map to collect masking grenades. Pickpocket's the only way to go for this mission.
Team 4, this is Rescue Leader. We'll see you on the ship.
I hope this tutorial helps anyway, because I know it can be really tough, this mission.